I've been building Gunpla for just shy of a year, and in that time, one kit stands out above the rest, that being the Master Grade Zagok. I built this kit pretty early into my Gunpla journey. For me, it's yet to be beaten. He's not as detailed as some of the other kits I have, or even as articulate, but I think he's without a doubt my favorite. So let's take a look and see why this 22-year-old kit has found its way into the heart of my channel. The Zagok design is really like no other. It's big and it's chunky, but because it's also technically an amphibious mobile suit, it really doesn't feel like a lot of the other early Xeon designs. And I think obviously a big part of that has to do with its arms and legs. Most mobile suits will have rigid and armored appendages, but not the Zagok. Instead, what we have here are these almost rubber-like arms and legs. They give so much less angle to this kit, but I think that's to its benefit. But just because he's lacking some armor, it doesn't mean he's lacking on design. The upper body takes your typical Xeon head and chest unit, and it looks like it almost just kind of smushes it together into a highly unique design. Down at the legs, you've got your typical Xeon chunk with some nice variation. The calf armor doesn't come down nearly as far as other suits like the Goof or the Zaku, and you get some nice extra line detail on the front of the footing, giving Ever just so slightly more, well, swag as well. And of course, how can you not love these arm claw units? They're so large compared to the rest of the arm, they almost look like they could be fired off as missiles, kinda Hygog style. And of course, we'd be remiss not to mention all the extra detail up on the head. You've got these missiles that look really awesome. There's these vents that come out of the chest, both here on the bottom and kind of up on the top. And back on the arms and legs, you've also got these rubber pipes that give off just a little bit more detail to this kit that really make it stand out. And you've probably noticed by now, but I've also done a lot of extra work on mine. I used some Gundam Aqueous paints to give everything a nice realistic feel. These are pretty nice because they're already mixed to the exact colors of certain mobile suits. Like you can see here, these are Char's Red and Char's Pink. And these are super handy if you want some color accuracy without having to do all that extra work of color mixing. On top of that, I used some Tamiya weather kits to add this black detail all around the body, and down at the legs, I used some metallic silver paint. I have a whole short about this that I'll have posted on the video here, but just helps give a little bit more lifelike feel to this kit. For how simple this mobile suit is, you'd be pretty surprised at all the angles you can move it to. You're mostly going to be getting your bends at the claw and foot segments of each. They've got this little hinge to move them right there at that segment. But because of the flex on the rest of the arms and legs, you can still get quite a bit of movement. Again, that doesn't really look like something you'd get out of most other Gunpla kits. And because there's not a lot of that extra armor hindering its movement, you can get a full 360 spin on both the arms and the legs. The torso, unfortunately, doesn't have as much movement, and it's pretty limited to some slight side-to-side action. But speaking of action, let's take a look at some of these poses you can get with this guy. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a little limited because of its age and its lack of joints, but you know, for a kit from 2003, I gotta say, this is pretty darn nice. In fact, so nice I had to do it twice. That's right. In this box, there should be two kits in this box. One of them being the real grade Zagok that I got specifically for this video. But let's open this up here, and yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It looks like we still got the OG Zaku in the box here, but the Zagok looks like it's already built. Originally, I planned to show off the build on this one since I didn't film the build for my Master Grade since I built that months and months ago, but unfortunately, Hadouken can be an idiot sometimes and didn't think to check the details on this eBay listing. And as you can see here, this kit, yeah, it's already pre-built, but like I said, at least we got the OG Zaku here, so I will be doing a build of that. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. But because I didn't get to build this version of the Zagok, I really don't feel comfortable doing a whole review side of this. So we'll just kind of put it side to side and just check out a little bit of it. There is some things that are kind of nice. The arms do look a little bit more fluid than the Master Grade, but as I'm saying that, I'm moving him around here, and somehow this thing looks more limited than the Master Grade from 2003. So, like I said, I won't be doing a full review of this, but just design-wise, I like it, but posability, I'm a little scared to move it around. I know it's an early real grade. I know it's got that early real grade syndrome. So we're just gonna leave it be for now. But that doesn't mean that we can't check out some of the gimmicks it has. These are kind of interesting compared to the Master Grade. There's this little bit of flex spot for the back thrusters here, so you can get kind of side to side movement. Nothing crazy, but it is still kind of cool. And of course, just like the Master Grade, you can pop the head off here like so, and it's got the rotating eye gimmick that I am such a huge fan of. And while we're at it, let's take a look at the gimmicks from the Master Grade. Completely forgot we need to check those out. Head, it's got the same mono eye gimmick that all the other mono eye suits have. And give me a second, let me get this off here. Okay, there we go. It's got the same mono eye gimmick that a lot of them have, where you can rotate so you can kind of get this cool moving eye from side to side. It's also, of course, got the little goofy pilot inside the suit that most Master Grades have. It's a pretty sweet little gimmick there. Besides that, it doesn't have much other than these removable, I think, aqua thrusters from the back, I believe. There's not a whole lot to it, but if you can take the top off, inside you get to see all the extra detail that's hidden up by the armor. And that's the same thing for most of this kit. I just didn't really want to take all the armor off. But to me, I think the Z'Gok represents what's so perfect about Gunpla. This kit, it's not the most advanced, it's not the most detailed, and it doesn't have very much in terms of gimmicks or accessories, but I still love it so much ever since I first built it. And to me, that's really what makes Gunpla special. You find a kit that really just resonates with you, and you build it, you enjoy it, and that's it. People can have their opinions on the kit, but at the end of the day, it's how you feel about it and how much effort you want to put into it to really make it your own. And so I think it's only right that we give this Z'Gok 5 out of 5 Z'Goks. But if you enjoy this type of content and want to see more of it, make sure you subscribe. It helps me. I would really appreciate it. But either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.